Hello everybody, it is LegacysVale here. I thought I'd chip in with my own thoughts on the Arc Raiders PvP situation that's been going on lately. I'm not entirely sure how this situation has gotten this big, but I want to give a couple of reasons that could have started it. And then I want to give a solution at the end to how we could solve this issue. Let me start by saying that I absolutely have no problem with PvP. I love the PvP in the game. My issue is with the people who will stab you in the back instead of facing you head on, or like the extraction campers and stuff like that. And the fact that they're doing it on free loadouts. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Reason number 1. As explained in a video by Game Design Library, it could just be that it's kind of blown out of proportion, because if one PvP player stays alive in a match and kills 10 other people, then that's 10 people who are going to be complaining about PvP, even though it was really only one person. So it could be that the whole situation is blown out of proportion because there's just a small minority that is PvPing, but the effects that they're having are rippling throughout the larger community. Reason number 2 is that obviously as Arc Raiders gains more popularity, more and more people are going to be joining the game that want to only PvP. So this obviously leads to more and more PvP. Now it could be that only one of these is true, it could be both are true. It's like both are equally possible in my book. But I think there's one solution that can fix it no matter what the root cause of the issue is. And that is nerfing the free loadout. The reason PvP has become such an issue is because whether it's a minority or whether it's just more people joining or whatever, they always use free loadouts. By using a free loadout, they then are on par in terms of gear that everybody else is. They have no risk of losing any of their gear, so they're going to play hyper aggressive compared to somebody who has brought in gear that they took time to craft or upgrade or something like that. And with the fact that guns like the Stitcher, which are common guns, perform just as well, if not better in some situations, than guns like the Tempest or the Bobcat, they are having enough firepower and shield to take out other players easily. Now, if you nerf the free loadout, and I'm not talking about like nerfing it like crazy, just take away the shield. All you have to do is take away the shield, because then they don't have as much health as somebody else. So even if they surprise somebody else and backstab them, then they can get taken out easier by other players who aren't doing PvP. This still leaves room for PvP because they can bring in their own gear and do what they want, obviously. But this just prevents them from abusing the free loadout system, which is there to help you get back on your feet if you don't have any gear. Unfortunately, that's not how it's being used from what I've seen. So that's why I think if you just take away shields from the free loadout, just nerfs it a little bit, it's still enough where if you're out of gear, you can go and get more gear using it, right? Because you don't need shield. You can easily hide from other players with a free loadout. It's not too terribly difficult to make a run with a free loadout and not lose too much. But this forces any PvP players to actually bring their own gear, which then they won't be playing as aggressively as before, because then they actually have skin in the game, because they have their own gear on the line to lose. Anyways, those are just my thoughts. Please, if you guys agree, or if you have other ideas, or if you think I am completely, just totally off my rocker with this, please let me know down in the comments, and I will catch you later. See you guys.